Hey guys, I'm so sorry this video is so dark. I literally have a light bulb shining right in my eyes that's very unpleasant, and it's still this dark. So it really seems like there's just not a lot I can do about it right now. It's just something that is gonna have to work itself out in time where I can I don't know, maybe do these videos someplace else. Who knows? You know, I'm like a gypsy. I'm always sort of on the move. So, but anyway, I think that you can see well enough for the readings, so that's awesome. I did a Metatron spread for the Divine Masculine. I think I did it Friday night. And I said I was going to do it for the Divine Feminine, and that's what this reading is. So, it was the first time I ever did it with the masculine with this spread, and I absolutely love it. I used all four of my decks, which gave it a lot of depth and richness, and I really, really like it. I really like this. I think this is really groovy. So, it's like a past life spread, but it's also a healing spread, and it's really in depth. So, it makes the spread makes the star, the Metatron star of the Merkaba, the two inverted triangles or pyramids. So it's it's like the two halves coming together. So it just really felt exciting to me to do this for Twin Flames. So the point at the top represents the Divine Feminine's past life thoughts. Of course, nothing is absolute, but it seems to me that when we go through our different lifetimes, different dimensions, different shifts, from one form to another, from one person to another, we store certain information about our past lives in our cells and the actual cells that make up our body. So, in the cells that we brought forward as Divine Feminine, whether you are a female or a male, males can be the Divine Feminine, I believe, as well. So, and it might also be energy is so elastic, and it's so without limits that you as an individual have the ability to be the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine both in this lifetime in your twin flame connection, okay? But for this specific situation, we'll just say wherever you feel you're resonating at right now. If you feel like you're resonating mostly as the feminine, then this reading is for you, okay? And if you feel like you're resonating mostly on the masculine end, then this is for your partner. Okay, so in the section for the past life thoughts, it's just fascinating to me the way these cards came out together. There's Release Your Ex, Share Your Thoughts, the Challenge, and the Three of Swords. So you see here, it's a story. It's like there was a mask that was being worn. The mask came off, and there was heartbreak. So the Divine Feminine remembers in her thoughts being betrayed or doing some betrayal of some sort, and it did lead to heartbreak. It led to heartbreak that feels to me like it's the Divine Feminine feeling this heartache. Now, for some of you, this could be... And this is so interesting to me because it could be so many things. It could be the divine feminine remembering getting her heart broken by the divine masculine and walking away. But, you know, it could be a lot of other things. It could be the divine feminine remembering, you know, because in this life we lead these full lives. Well, a lot of us have led these full lives and we haven't been with our twin flame. Okay, so a lot of us have suffered a lot of heartache at the hands of other lovers. And that's what this could be. This could be the divine feminine being fucked over by other lovers and feeling like she wasn't good enough, having low self-esteem, possibly from an abusive childhood. Because let's not forget, you know, twin flames, I don't really want to get too much into the twin flame thing because so many people feel so differently about it, but my truth about the twin flames is that what I've been told and the information I've been getting through my guides and angels and things like that is that the twin flames are special. They're a special type of person, light workers, indigo children, people that are just a little bit different than other people. I mean, you could just pull like 10 people off the street and maybe none of them would know what the fuck a twin flame even is, right? So if we come into this life as a special sort of soul, you know, like as an angel or a light worker or all these different beautiful extra energies that we bring into this realm, there's a really good chance that a lot of us are born into really negative, dark families for a lot of different reasons. And let me know if you want me to do a video just about that specific subject, because I have a lot to say about why that happens and ways to sort of deal with that, because that generally creates the obstacles that stand in front of the twin flames reuniting, are the things, the abuse and the things that happen to both parties when they're young and up until the time of them finding each other. So it looks like that, you know, there's a really good possibility that the divine feminine had abuse as a child, and she felt like she wasn't good enough. She felt like she wanted this beautiful love, but she just felt like she didn't deserve it or she wasn't good enough. And then she eventually took that mask off and she just showed her real self. But this is what is in her thoughts that she remembers. She remembers being heartbroken. And as I said, this could be from the divine masculine or from other people. Her present life thoughts, the divine feminine's present life thoughts they're geared towards conversing. She's thinking about conversing. She's thinking about things that she wants to say. And I find that to be a very good thing if in the past the divine feminine has struggled with possibly keeping it real, you know, maybe hiding some things. This shows huge evolution in this life, from the past life to this life. She's thinking about wanting to communicate on a heart-to-heart level, very, very truthfully. She wants to use this wisdom that she's gained in this life. She's thinking about using this wisdom. She's thinking about the wisdom that she has gained. And she's very spiritual, and she's using this wisdom, this spiritual wisdom that she's gained to have she has a very sharp mind. Since the card See the Signs came up, it means that the Divine Feminine has a very, very sharp mind, and she knows what she's seeing, and she can see beyond what she's seeing. She can think beyond what she's thinking. It's like events can occur to her, and she immediately can break it down and say, oh, I know what the lion means, I know what the wolf means, I know what the dragon means, I know what all these different symbols mean. She's very intelligent when it comes to the spirit world, and she's very intelligent when it comes to deciphering the messages that spirit gives her. She's very spiritually intelligent. She's got a lot. I mean, with the Wisdom card and the See the Signs card, the Divine Feminine, she ain't playing. She's got a lot of spiritual intelligence. Very, very spiritually, I would say brilliant. Very spiritually brilliant. And she wants very much to communicate this to her Divine Masculine and to the world. And she's also thinking about all the times that she's been betrayed. She's probably thinking about this. Now the thing is, whether the Divine Feminine realizes it or not, if she has subconscious cellular thoughts, memories about being heartbroken in past lives, she's going to manifest current situations in her life that are going to reflect this same betrayal and this same heartache and heartbreak in order to heal it. So the Divine Feminine is, she's went through a lot of shit, okay? That's why that she is so spiritually brilliant, because she has went through a lot of shit. People have treated her really badly in this life, and it looks like in other lives. She's really went through a lot of shit, like a lot of really hardcore shit. Like each one of these swords represent a person that has fucked her over, stabbed her in the back, lied to her, wore masks with her. Other people were not honest with her. So this, this could also be, this could be her wearing a false mask in her past life, or this could be others wearing a false mask, okay? And if that's the case, it looks like this is something that she's been dealing with in this life as well. And she's thinking about those things. And she's ready to, she's ending out this cycle. The Divine Feminine has gained enough spiritual wisdom now. She's gained enough, she's went through enough bullshit to learn. She's learned. And this betrayal and this cycle of being treated like shit is coming to a close. She's done with it. And she's ready to communicate this. She's ready to communicate this to whoever she feels it's necessary to communicate it to. So, the Divine Feminine's past life feelings are interesting as well. The Divine Feminine felt very defensive and very protective of her heart and her feelings because she loved unconditionally. She was the hero. We have the owl. So she has always been very spiritual. She's always been a really strong healer, I feel, the Divine Feminine. She wielded this sort of unconditional love. But we also have make the effort and embrace the dark. So she felt like she had to work really, really hard. She felt like she had to put a lot of effort into her emotional health and into her emotional well-being. She had to work really hard to embrace her shadow side and her past life, and she felt like being unconditionally loving towards herself and towards the divine masculine took a lot of work. And so once they were together, I think that she was very defensive and very protective of what she had with him. And I feel that the divine feminine was like this with almost everything. She was like this, I think, with herself. Very defensive, very self-defensive, very protective of herself. And, you know, this could also show the divine masculine protecting her as well. This could show the divine masculine being very protective of her, her being a healer and having this beautiful unconditional love that she wielded since she was a healer. And this could be the divine masculine, like, protecting her, keeping her safe. This could be an indication also of her being a witch, being a healer, being very connected to her intuition. It's sort of like the high priestess. But there was a lot of effort that, and again, it's like the little boy kissing the little girl, so this could definitely be the divine masculine protecting the divine feminine, and she could remember in her feelings, her cellular feelings, because I personally feel like this, and I don't know how many others of you out there feel like this, but I remember my twin flame being very, very protective of me and putting in tons of effort into our relationship that was very unconditionally loving. And there's nothing that you can hide from your twin flame. So the divine feminine remembers loving her counterpart unconditionally on every level. So even if the divine masculine hurt her, even if the divine masculine was the one who broke her heart, she still loved him unconditionally because she loves every part of him. And she loved every part of him, and because she loved every part of her. You can't love any part of your twin flame without first loving that part of yourself. So she loved herself unconditionally, but I feel like it was difficult. Like, it took effort. She had to learn how to do it. But I believe that she did. This shows that she accomplished it. This shows that the divine feminine ended the last life being very unconditionally loving, being the hero. That was what she remembered feeling. This is so beautiful, her present life feelings. The divine feminine's present feelings, oof, so beautiful. True love. The divine feminine feels in love. She feels in love with herself. She feels in love with her divine masculine. She knows that her divine masculine is her one true love. She knows. She knows, look, the lovers, let two become one. She knows that her divine feminine, or her divine masculine, completes her. And she feels very imbalanced. She feels very balanced with her own masculinity within her own being. She's very balanced with her feminine and masculine side. Look at that, look at that, look at the love, look at the love. It's so beautiful. She feels innocent. She feels like a child. She feels like she is sharing the experience of existence with her divine masculine. This represents the divine masculine. This represents her. She is observing the beauty, the beautiful creation of existence with her divine masculine, whether they are together physically or not. She is, she's very aware of him, and she's very aware that she is sharing her life with him on a spiritual level, even if they're not together yet. If they are together, then of course, you know, she's sharing her experiences with him physically, but it's also in a very innocent, beautiful, pure, heartfelt way It's very true. Very, very loving. Lots and lots of love. And then we have the wish card. She feels that the divine masculine is her wish come true. She is very, very loving, very romantic, very aware that it is in her connection with the divine masculine that she will receive and gain this protection. He is her protector and allows her to be very pure and very innocent. And in that, and I feel that innocence in the wish card as well. I do. I feel like her wishes are pure. She has, it's just so beautiful. It's like she just, I mean, this is what, look at this. This is what true love is made out of. Innocence, desire, romance, passion, unconditional love. It's just fucking gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so the greatest health lesson for the divine feminine. This is your lesson. So you will be this will be something that you will find trying. Like, you'll have to go through trials to learn these lessons, and you may have already done that. Your lesson is to be very forgiving. Be very forgiving and understanding with yourself, first and foremost, because that will roll over forgiveness for others. Once you truly forgive yourself and you figure out why you're pissed off at yourself, or why you're pissed off at yourself and what you're pissed off at yourself for, then you will be able to forgive yourself. You have to know what you're forgiving yourself for to forgive yourself, right? And the other lesson is to rest. The divine feminine is a workhorse. She is a power horse. She goes and goes and goes and goes and pushes and pushes and pushes. But her health lesson is to rest, is to give herself lots and lots of time to rest and focus and integrate energies. The divine feminine is very special, okay? Now the feminine and masculine are special for different reasons, and the feminine is a bridge, a connector between this world and the others. So it's very important for the divine feminine to get enough rest to integrate these energies coming in. Look at this sword. It's like it's lit up with energy and power, because the divine feminine is a lightning rod for spirit, for the spirit world. It's very important for the divine feminine to give herself enough time to bring these energies in fully before she uses them. Because if she uses them and she's not ready and she hasn't rested enough, if she's running on empty, and she's kind of running around with her heart broken, not really fixing the past or holding on to hurts for herself or for others, and she tries to act, she tries to do magic, she tries to be herself, she can manifest things in a very strange way. This is a warning. The sorcerer is a warning to be careful with what you manifest. Be careful with what you wish for. You manifest constantly, okay? You manifest the way your motherfucking heart beats. Dun 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 dun. Manifestation, 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 manifestation. Y'all are manifesting whether you do it consciously or not. More people need to learn this. So the thing is about the divine feminine is, if you are not getting enough rest and you're not giving yourself enough time to integrate these energies, if you're not giving yourself enough alone time, enough space to yourself to work through your negative emotions and your hurts and your pains and your heartache that you may have felt, or that you did feel in past lives. There's no probably about it, that you did feel in past lives. If you don't work through that, you are going to manifest some weird shit. And I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about because you've been doing it. I know I have. So the actions needed to heal your thoughts, Divine Feminine, the actions. And your thoughts are the memories of being heartbroken, the memories of being fucked over in your past lives and in this one, okay? The action is to take that energy of, this is the same energy. This is all the same energy right here, okay? This is the energy of shit not going right. This is all the same energy. See that? That is all shit energy, okay? So to properly heal this, take this, okay, and ground it. Time to ground that shit into the earth by resting and giving yourself the space to do so. Focus on your connection, chemistry. This is about energy. This is also about the Divine Masculine. This is about being able to connect to the Divine Masculine, whether it is through your spiritual connection if you're not together, or your physical connection if you are. It is about that, but it is also about being able to find that chemistry between you and everything else. Okay? Since this is coming up in this way with the Time to Ground card. And then we also have the Celebration card, okay? So there is chemistry between you and the divine. There is chemistry between you and your twin flame. There's chemistry between you and the universe. There's chemistry between you and everything. Everything that exists is a chemical equation. So the way to heal your thoughts of remembering being betrayed and remembering being hurt is to ground it and to focus on the positives, to focus on the beauty and the deliciousness of your chemical reality and the happiness and the celebration that can be found in every single moment. These are the three graces or the three fates in this card. This is a very beautiful, very layered card that a lot of tarot readers will just skip right over and say, oh, this is a third party situation. Now it can be. It can come up like that sometimes. It can show people fucking around on each other. But this is about each of these women represent a different type of happiness. There's a good sense of humor, there's purity, and there's what's the third one? A good sense of humor, purity, and love, I believe. Yeah. So these three graces, those are the things that you are supposed to focus on. So basically, you know, just to sum up these cards in one phrase, it's you can heal your thoughts by focusing on things that make you happy. By focusing on things that you think are funny, things that make you laugh, things that make you feel in love, and things that purify you, that keep you feeling pure. That's how you can heal your thoughts. How you can heal your feelings, Divine Feminine? Okay, you know what? I'm glad I left this for the end, because when I looked at this, I was like, Lord, how can I interpret this in any other way? Look at this shit. Wedding, stay strong, green dragon, the green man, the heart, the lifeblood of the forest, and the King of Swords. Okay, you know, like, really? How you can heal your feelings is by being with your divine feminine, or divine masculine. This is the divine masculine, this is the divine masculine. This is the divine masculine being strong, and this is you marrying the divine masculine. This is you two coming together. This is him being strong and protective of you. This is him. This is the divine masculine. And this is the divine masculine, the King of Swords. He is your king, okay? So also, I am gonna break this down in some other ways. The King of Swords represents you being able to be very, very honest. You need to be very honest about your feelings in order to heal them. You know, really, the only thing in your feelings that's really an issue, I mean, your current feelings are amazing, okay? And really, the only thing I see that was even a bit of an issue in your past life feelings is just maybe being a little defensive if you were. So there really isn't a lot for you to heal in your feelings, Divine Feminine. There really isn't, but this is just some extra guidance to keep it real and be very, very straightforward and honest in your communication. But your feels are so good right now. It's like you're just ready. You're ready for your king. You're ready. You're ready, and this is what you want. There really isn't anything to heal. It's just that you just want to do it. You just want to get to it. The Divine Feminine is ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's totally ready. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Let me know if you loved it, because I did. I thought it was really cool. But let me know if you did. Yeah, I feel like that's all. That's all she wrote. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I think I'm gonna keep doing a twin flame sort of series, like a twin flame. I think I'm gonna create like a twin flame, I don't know what to call it. One of my favorite readers, Archangel Guidance, she uses the term series, twin flame series, so I don't want to use that because I don't want her to feel like I'm copying her. So I have to think of a different way to say it, to explain it, besides twin flame series. But I think I want to do some twin flame videos regularly, of course when spirit lets me. But I'm gonna stay open to it, and I'm gonna come up with some more like creative spreads for twin flames. I might also do like a soulmate series as well. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I feel really strongly the twin flame spirit's really pushing the twin flame energy, like slowly pushing the twin flame energy with me on a very like low-key, consistent level. So we'll see if that continues. Yeah, so okay, well, I'll talk to you guys soon.